Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon White 2 Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we faced off against the 8th and final gym leader of the game, Marlin, and in turn, we earned the Wave Badge, with no... that's the wrong one, this one. With no casualties at all. There we go, the Wave Badge, pretty sweet. We've come a long way, but we have earned every single gym badge of the game. And it's time to proceed. We're getting very close to the end. And you know what? Our new member, Starmie, Earl, came in clutch against Marlin there. It was a really close call, and he almost lost his life, as well as Penelope. He's a hard gym leader, but they did a really good job, and that minus speed nature of Penelope's could have cost her life, but instead it didn't, and I'm really thankful for that. So now, the only thing that we have left to do is to go out to the Seaside Cave and see what Team Plasma's up to, because I believe they're over there now. But before we go out to the Seaside Cave, there is still one more thing that we need to do. Where's the Rocky helmet? I don't want to forget to add that. That could be devastating. There we go. I had a Rostberry on her, which also kind of saved her life if I think about it. Maybe not. It's alright. And another thing that I want to point out is now that I have 8 badges, you can buy full restores in the Pokemart. So I went ahead and bought 15 of those. Well, 14. So now we have 15 of them. And those are going to be really, really handy. Ooh, yeah, here we are. So now that we're on this route, we're supposed to come here after Marlin, but it's whatever. I did it before. But now, this is where Terrakion is found. And somebody just told us that that's Terrakion, and here he comes. Look who it is. It's Colress. What's up? It's been a long time. Terrakion is one of the 3 Pokemon who protected Pokemon from the flames of human conflict. It seems likely that Terrakion has picked up the scent of danger that emanates from Team Plasma. It's probably seeking a Pokemon trainer who has the strength to stand up to them. It's very interesting indeed that Terrakion appeared before you. That aside, do you plan to confront Team Plasma? I sure do. I see. If that's the case, you must have the power to protect your own Pokemon. Being protected by a Pokemon alone doesn't make you a trainer. It's because trainers are strong, because they care about their Pokemon, that these Pokemon can be so strong. Here, this is from me, and he'll give us this weird-looking device called the Colress machine, or the Colress Muchke, the Muchkin, the Colress Munchkin. That sounds like a plushie. I want one. Can I buy one somewhere, please? A little Colress plushie? Yeah, so here's Terrakion. You know, it'd be pretty cool to get one. I mean, it'd be cool, but, you know, we already got an encounter here, and unfortunately, we can't get Terrakion. But I could have. I mean, I don't have anything against it. But I've just never really used a legendary in a lock before. Nothing against them, though. I'd try it. You know, it sounds kind of fun, honestly. But just haven't yet. Maybe one day, though. But not today, because we've gotten an encounter everywhere that those guys are. So the only place to go now is to the Seaside Cave, which we've already cleared out. So I'll meet you guys where we need to go next. Alright guys, here at the end of the Seaside Cave, which, something I wanted to point out is last episode, well not last episode, a couple episodes ago, I don't remember when it was, when we got our encounter here in the Seaside Cave, we got a Shuckle, which was really cool. And what's interesting is, I said, electric is a 5% chance down there. Well, what's really interesting is the Shuckle we got is also a 5% chance. And then, right after we got the Shuckle, we ran into an Electric. So we ran into 5% Pokemon back-to-back on our first try and our second try consecutively, which was really neat. I don't know why I just decided to point that out, but it's interesting how that worked out. I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought I'd share it. So, Crustle destroys, like, every Pokemon that we have. Like, bad. I guess Kindle? Kindle can fight a Crustle, I guess. We have to kill it, I think, so I guess we'll do that. Let's talk to it. Use the Colress machine on the big boulder? Yeah, it's not a big boulder, that's a Crustle. And I want it. Oh, I guess you could have gotten a Crustle here. Oh, wow, I wish I would have done that. I never thought about that. I've always wanted to use one, too. Well, that stinks. Maybe we'll get one in X and Y, I guess. I know Maryland got a Dwebble in X and Y, so it's possible. Yeah, they're probably pretty heavy, so I guess we'll just Hammer Arm it. Yeah, and we did hit, which is good, so that should kill it. It didn't. Wow, they must be pretty bulky. Yeah, that's okay. Rock Slide's no big deal. As long as it doesn't Shell Smash or anything, that would be pretty devastating, to say the least. Even if it is level 42, it's still probably be able to kill me with something. My DS always is red, I swear. There's the chargers. Something interesting that I should point out here is, my DS charger that I've been using for my videos, and just the one that I have sitting next to me all the time, is kind of charred. Like, the bottom of it is, like, kind of black. And the electrical socket it was plugged into is all... Excuse me. Is, like, melted a little bit. And my extension cord that I've been using for it is all, like, fried. It isn't working anymore, which is really dangerous, and it's kind of frightening to think about that was like that for some time, that it did all that, and this is kind of scary. So definitely always check your electrical sockets and stuff. They're not safe things. You definitely don't want to have too many things plugged in on them or anything like that. Just, you know, basic common sense and knowledge, but thought I'd share that. So everybody's level 55, so there's really no preference in who I want to lead with here. I know the first set of battles is a double battle, and they're pretty dangerous, too. I know there's, like, a Scrafty, which everybody gets destroyed by Scrafty. Oh, God, they do. Everybody's weak to Scrafty, except Kindle. Weak to Scrafty, weak to Scrafty, weak to Scrafty, weak to Scrafty, weak to Scrafty. Oh, boy. I say Penelope and Earl, because Penelope's sturdy, so... I'd just say, oh no, Earl would get destroyed by Scrafty. I don't know, that's tough. I'm gonna do it with Kindle and Seldom, I think. Yeah, Seldom has Charm, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'd say that's the best bet. Let's do that. I gotta heal up Kindle, though. This area is pretty scary coming up here, so definitely want to be careful with moving forward. I know something really bad happened up here in a wedlock that I've seen. Not to spoil anything, but, you know. Alright, so let's go over here. And now there is this big ship. It's time to go on the Plasma Frigate for the second time with Derek by our side. So what's up, Derek? How you been? What's up, dude? You found them. I knew you could do it, yeah. It wasn't really that hard, but how do we get in? And here's Marlin. And Marlin jumped on their ship, so I guess he's a kinda cool guy. He helped us, even though he really doesn't know why he's helping us. He's like, this should do it. Yeah, he's like, Team Plasma's not bothering me. They could be up to no good. It's just not my style to be deciding if they're bad or not just because everybody says so. Which, he's pretty weird. Yeah. Goodbye, Marlon. Nobody really cares what you have to say. But, you know, he helped us. Some people came out because he made a lot of noise. Goodbye, Marlon, for the last time. Yeah. So Derek's going to rush in here. And it's time to go inside of the Plasma Frigate for the second time. There are going to be some battles in here. But Derek should have these guys. No, I gotta take care of this guy. Okay, so this is the second Smiley Swimsuit. I love that line. He called Marlin a Smiley Swimsuit guy. Which I suppose he's kind of smiley. He's kind of stupid swimsuit, if you ask me. Here's a Team Plasma Grunt. And he has a Watchog, so... Watchog is always a frightening Pokemon to fight for me. Even though they're only level 49. They know Hypnosis and Super Fang and stuff like that. And being slower than it, or not slower than it, that's actually kind of... interesting. We're slower than it now with the hammer arm, but it's dead, so hopefully he has something that... Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say, hopefully he has something that Seldom can fight. And Garbodor is just the thing that Seldom can fight. Psychic that thing, and it should go down in one hit. And Garbodor's really cool. I always liked Garbodor. And I always have a big thing for Muck, as you guys know. And how do I not outspeed a Garbodor? Whatever. I know Seldom's pretty slow. Holy crap, that was a crit. I'm glad that was a crit, because that shows me that a regular attack wouldn't do that much. Yeah, that's a good reasoning. But yeah, I've always liked Garbodor's design. I know a lot of people don't. I know a lot of Pokemon in Generation 5 get a lot of slack because, you know, they're different. There's an ice cream Pokemon, the garbage Pokemon, but I personally think Generation 5 is one of the best generations for Pokemon because there's so many new additions. There's like the most new Pokemon next to Generation 1, I believe, or maybe even more than Generation 1, I don't remember. But I've always liked Gen 5 Pokemon, even though some people don't. Generation 5 is one of my favorites. But over here you can get TM56, Retaliate? 67, I was way off there, but it's Retaliate regardless. And it's a pretty good move. I'm not going to teach it to anybody because, well, the main benefit for Retaliate is something that I would really prefer not to have to ever come across, if that makes sense. And up here is I don't remember. A Revive. Well, that also would not make very much sense, would it? I sold all of our Revives and Max Revives, if I recall, for some cash when I bought Thunder for Earl. Yeah. Alright, let's use this Moo Moo Milk on Seldom. Yeah, Seldom and Kindle are still my best bet here. I'm still concerned about it because I know there is a Scrafty. But there's really nothing I can do. Everybody's weak to Scrafty. I don't have a Protect yet, so it's just time to go in. This is the place. I'm going in. Alright, so am I. Hopefully we don't have any deaths here because it's happened. Alright, who are you? Just to let you know, you're about to feel my rage. Wait, oh, this is on the other ship. Yeah. The fight I'm thinking about was on the other one, I think. That might make sense, yeah. This isn't the double battle that I was referring to at all. It's a Golbat and a Seviper. Interesting. I'm sad that I led with Kindle here, but what can you do? I should be able to take an Acrobatics from a Golbat. I mean, we did it before, and we're 5 levels higher this time. So I'm just going to Heat Crash Golbat. It's a pretty light Pokemon, so it should do quite a bit of damage to it. Pretty light, I think. I guess it's not light enough to take out in one hit. And we're going to have to take that Acrobatics. Oh my god. Yeah, that's so scary. Okay, good. Oh, I was so scared that it was going to attack Kindle with something. Yeah. I'm going to stop taking Acrobatics with Kindle because I thought I could have, and then a crit would have killed me. But Seldom isn't the most defensive thing, and it's going to do a lot to Seldom, too, is the reason that I stayed in. And Swiper knows Crunch and stuff. It's just not feeling it. I do need to switch out here. I don't feel comfortable leaving Kindle in now after seeing how much that did. I know Acrobatics is strong, but I really didn't expect that much damage from something like a Golbat, but I guess I need to be... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I thought that Seviper just used Aqua Tail. I was gonna say... Please, no. That would have been awful. And it's just going to go ahead and Poison Jab, which is still going to be a really strong attack. But luckily it went on Samurott. Oh, great. Well, I need to charm that Drapion stat. Oh, man. Seldom's dead. There's nothing I could have done if I would have switched. Oh, yes, we survived somehow. Holy crap. I thought Seldom was really dead there. Oh, no. That's so dumb. Yes, 11 HP! What's with Seldom and surviving? Oh, wow. So this is really sketchy. Let me explain why. Because if I heal and Night Slash crits me, Seldom's dead. Because a crit Night Slash with the Crunch will kill me. I can't rely on Samurott to do my work for me. But if I switch into Kindle and it uses Night Slash and Crunch, I should be able to take it. I hope I don't regret this one. If I heal and I know I'm doing this based on a crit, but it's very possible. Night Slash has a high crit ratio, and it is going for that Night Slash, so hopefully we can take that. We resist it. Well, yes. Okay, that was a good play, definitely. If I healed, that Night Slash could have caused a lot more problems than it did the first time around, so I definitely had to switch there. And Crunch won't be very much at all, so we're good. Okay, now I can heal. Holy crap, that was a really well thought out plan there. It could have been really bad. Seldom has been living with low HP like crazy lately. I'm going to use a max potion here on Kindle, and I'm just going to let Samurott go for it here. And this isn't even the double battle I was talking about being deadly. That's how scary this is. Holy crap, Aqua Tail's been hitting. It's pretty inaccurate. 10%, but still. Tends to be an inaccurate attack, for me at least. You poisoned me? Why you gotta do that to me? I guess we could use our newly gotten full restores, but seeing how the Seviper's almost dead, I'm not wasting one right now. I'll just use a full heal and a Moo Moo Milk when we're done. But for now, let's just Heat Crash it. Or let Samurott. We're faster than Samurott? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're 5 levels higher. I suppose so. Whatever. Yep. Good fight, Team Plasma. Oh, it's not over yet. There's one more? Please don't be a Scrafty, for crying out loud. I'm begging you. Look at all the scenes going on right now. Okay, Garbodor's fine. I'm actually not even going to heal. I don't really see the reason to. I don't know how many items I use, and I don't want to find out. Garbodor's probably pretty heavy, so I'm just going to Flamethrower it. Burning it, and letting Samurott take it out. Why would you Encore? You're so dumb sometimes, Rival. I don't get it. You just stress me out. Now, everybody's poisoned. I didn't even think about it, but, you know, this Garbodor could have had Venoshock, which would have done a lot of damage. I don't know if it would have killed me, but it would have done quite a bit of damage. But we outspeed, so I should be fine. All this little animations going on. Burn, poison, poison. whatever. Garbodor's done. So is this battle. That was a long battle. But luckily, nothing bad happened. It could have gone a lot worse than that. And I'm very happy that it didn't. Wow. Okay, maybe Derek could heal me. That would be really appreciated right now. I'm not entirely sure, though. They're going to go tell their others, though. And we need to go ahead and get the card key for this gate. But we don't have it. So we need to go to the other side of the ship and explore the rest of it. So we need to split up and find the password. Is it password or card key? I don't remember. Derek didn't heal me. He's a bad rival. Let's use the Moo Milk on Kindle, and I guess I'll just use 2 of them on Seldom. Just because I don't feel like going back out and getting a max potion. Moo Milk's cheaper than a max potion anyway. And then let's go for our full heals, which I bought some of, and use that on Kindle. Okay, so I don't know who I want to lead with next. I know Team Plasma normally has a lot of ground types and dark types and fighting types and stuff like that. I mean, I'll lead with Earl. Earl could do it. If we find a Scrafty with these two, we're in trouble. Hopefully it won't be the case, though. Yep. Alright. The next place to go is all the way on the other side of the ship. Let's go down here. I don't remember what ship this is. I don't know if this is... Yeah, it's the rooms. That's right. Okay. So we got a lot of trainers to fight in here. Now, if you happened to get a Magby or an Elekid at the beginning of the game, this is the first place that you can actually evolve it legitimately. It's a long way. In my original Black 2 Wedlock, the one I talk about where I used a Magmortar, I had a Magmar all the way up to this point. Chitley made it this far. It is a pretty difficult thing to do, but it is definitely worth it if you get one. It's so fun to get them all the way to the end of the game like this and watch them survive. I didn't know this was a trainer. I'm surprised. Ship's pretty boring, he says, so they're going to play with me. As long as you don't have a Scrafty, I really don't care what you play with, like, personally. What do you have? That scares me. Garbodor, that's fine. When I see one Pokemon, I instantly get terrified. I take solace in knowing that these Pokemon are pretty low level. Oh, alright guys, sorry about that one. Had to do something really quick. But, I turned on a new fan that we got. So if that sounds different than the air conditioning normally does, that's what that is. But what I was saying is I take solace in knowing that all these trainers seem to be at pretty low level. What I was saying about being afraid when I see one Pokemon, it means when a trainer only has one Pokemon, generally they are extremely weak for the most part. Well, that's the exact opposite of what I meant to say. Extremely difficult. Their one Pokemon is really strong, but seeing that guy only had one Pokemon, and it was level 51, that seems like a pretty low level. So the Pokemon around here must be 49 to 51, which are pretty good for our levels right now, so I'm pretty happy with that one. It's a little bit easier, but obviously they're still capable of killing our Pokemon pretty easily if we had a bad type matchup. So right here, we can grab the Electrizer, which if we got an Elekid all the way back where we caught Penelope, this is where we could finally evolve them. But we didn't, so it's a pointless item. And there's just some trainers to fight in here. But I've been to this point needing that item every time I've ever done a lock on this game. Because like I said, I've done a Nuzlocke of White 2, and I've done a Wedlock of Black 2. And in both of those games, I had the Magby and the Elekid from the very beginning make it all the way to the very end of the game. Which is really interesting, because it's kind of hard to baby those Pokemon all the way to the end of the game like that. And I did it both times, which is really cool. And unfortunately, we didn't get to use one this time. But I'm pretty happy with getting Penelope. I would have rather had a Growlithe or a Coughing, but, you know, I'm very happy with how Penelope has performed during this playthrough, definitely. And I wouldn't change that one for the world, but it's interesting to finally be playing through this game and not need that Electrizer or Magmarizer. It's just different. I don't know. It's just something I thought I'd point out there. So this girl looks like she has 3 Pawniard, which, if we're going to fight anybody with a Pawniard, I guess, you know, our Bisharp Silica would be the best to do it with. I mean, it'd obviously be better to do it with Kindle, but, you know, Silica's got it just fine, even though they resist our attacks. Iron Head is still doing over half to all of them, which is really good. So, I'm realizing Silica's moveset isn't very good, which isn't ideal. Dual Chop is kind of spent its, you know, it's expired. It's spent its welcome, even though we never really used it. I'll still hang on to it, though, for now. And Foul Play is good, but it's scary because it's not better than Night Slash in most situations. Oh, hey, this is the girl with the card. Well, that's cool. I guess we don't need to do anything else, but I'm still gonna fight everybody because I do that. I feel like fighting somebody with Toppin, actually. Sure. I'm gonna give Toppin Reflect back. I know he has Light Screen right now, but I think Reflect is better for trainers like this, because if I run into, like, a Crocodile, I'd rather have Reflect than Light Screen, and that just seems to be the case with most things, like a Scrafty or anything like that. So I'm going to give him Reflect, and then I'm going to heal Silica that little bit of HP, just in case Silica does have to come into battle for some reason. There we go. We can fight now, yeah. Are both of these guys trainers? What about this? I failed in my duty and my Pokemon were taken away. I lost a lot of Pokemon I had stolen. That sucks. I guess it deserves, though. And this is where you can register Zekrom and Reshiram into your Pokedex, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's it for this room, I think. And this room is 2 different rooms, if I recall. Yeah, it is. And the room up here should be a rest room? Well, not a rest room. You know what I mean. A place to rest up your Pokemon. I could have swore you could heal in here. I guess not. But there is a trainer, so we'll fight the trainer. We Team Plasma, we rule the Unova Region. For that purpose, hand over your Pokemon. That's not going to happen, because you guys don't rule the world. You guys are just really stupid, and you think you rule the world. But this 10-year-old kid, or I think in this game, 14, 15, this is a Crocodile, isn't it? Wheezing. That's fine. Yeah, that's completely fine. But this 10-year-old or 14, 15-year-old kid just storms through this place with his Pokemon, and he basically wrecks face with all of yours. And the funny thing is, he's doing a wedlock. So if you kill his Pokemon, he's got an even harder time. And you still can't stop him, which is kind of funny. But I put up Reflect there, just in case it happened to use Self-Destruct or Explosion. It would make it so I was able to take the hit, even though I probably didn't need to. I just did it just to be 100% safe. I, was pretty certain Psychic would take it out. I mean, it's a Weezing, and their special defense isn't the greatest thing in the whole world. And he'll give me a hint. The first letter is R. I'm pretty sure the code is Reshiram. I don't need to do anything else, but... Really? Can't heal in here? That's unfortunate. I could have swore you could heal in here. I guess maybe there's another room that you can heal in. This is the old Team Plasma guy, I believe, dressed up as new Team Plasma. We'll fight these 2 that are walking around in the middle after we do all the rooms. Yeah, this is the room I can heal in. No? Really? I'm going to fight this guy with Toppin as well. Like I said in a previous video, my reference idea, that guy had a Weezing, so I'm guessing this guy might have a Muck. That's just a good idea, because they're mirrored. It's just a good guess. It's, it can't really hurt me. I was going to lead with Toppin anyways, so we're about to find out if my reference idea, my reference theory, works over in this place. No, this doesn't. That's actually really bad. I mean, obviously Crunch is going to do a lot, but I'm going to put up Reflect. We outspeed, so a Night Slash, as long as it doesn't crit, won't kill me. Yeah, that did, like, nothing. Oh, yeah, we're good against Drapion. What am I thinking? We have Earth Power. It's weak to ground. Yeah. And with the Reflect up, Night Slash. Yeah, I didn't even need the Reflect. Dang. Toppin is really good. Holy crap. I always thought Claydol weren't very good at attacking. But holy crap. Toppin is ridiculous. I could have swore you could heal in these beds. I'm actually kind of mad that I have to keep wasting Moo Moo Milk. Even though we have, what, like 50 still? Oh, we only have 12 Moo Moo Milk left. Uh-oh. I might need to go buy some more. Man, that'll be the 3rd time I bought this playthrough. I'm gonna lead with Kindle. Leading with Kindle is kind of bad, because if we ever come across Crocodile, I'll have to switch, and it's really bad. And Crocodile we haven't seen yet, which kind of scares me. I'm just kind of expecting it. But I feel like... Oh, great. I'm gonna do this in a single battle, actually. Oh, no, this is where you can rest, and they're just telling me. Yeah, they're saying you can rest in this room. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up in here, even though we already did. With Moo Moo Milk, just for the power points. I mean, it can't really hurt. And that's it. I don't think there's a trainer back there. Yeah, there's not. So there's 2 trainers in the middle, but there's also a trainer down here, I believe. And I have a feeling this one has a Crocodile. I don't know why. Oh, this is a double battle. Well, I believe in Black 2, there are teleport pads in this area. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. But I don't think you have to fight these guys in a double battle in Black and White 2. But I'm going to, because... Well, in Black 2, I mean, but... Oh, it's okay. That's good. It's not a double battle. Which is really good, because I wasn't ready for a double battle. That guy might ambush me, though, after this, which would be bad if we get weakened pretty bad. It's just a Whirlipede. That's great, actually. I can roast that bug with a nice heat crash to the face. I'm not sure how heavy Whirlipede is, but I'm still thinking heat crash might be able to take it out here. I don't think it's that heavy. Yeah, it got roasted. But unfortunately, we had to get the poison point, and I'm hoping the next Pokemon isn't going to be a Scolipede. That could be bad. And I'm guessing it probably is. Watchog. Okay. I mean, I could probably fight a Watchog with Seldom, but I don't want to because it knows Crunch. I'm pretty sure Hammer Arm will take this thing out. Yeah, obviously. I just was afraid if it missed, that would be bad. Now, the problem I'm looking at here is if this other guy does ambush me right away, I'm going to go into the fight poisoned, which isn't ideal. Especially if he has a poison type that has Venoshock or something. But we don't have much to say about that. Here's the hit. Legendary Pokemon? Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to ambush me. He might not even be a trainer now that I think about it. He might, though. So I'm going to heal up regardless. And I'm also going to lead with Seldom and Kindle again, just because I feel like they're my best bet. I'm actually going to lead with Seldom. Because if he does have a Crocodile, everybody's weak to Crocodile, basically, except for Kindle. Oh, no. Oh, dang. Everybody's weak to Crocodile. Like, Earl would be my best bet to fight it with, but Seldom has Energy Ball, so I mean, yeah, he is a trainer, which is unfortunate. He says I look strong, he wants to battle, so this guy might be like a good Team Plasma guy. He's like, you know, I want to battle because you look strong, not because I want to take your Pokemon. I'm a good guy, I just like to have fun Pokemon battles. Yeah, the Grunt is going to have a Crocorock. Oh, great. I mean, Crocorock's not the worst thing in the world, because it's not a Crocodile, but I'm led to believe that by having a Crocorock, he has a Crocodile as well. Dig isn't really that big of a deal. I'm surprised it didn't use a Dark-type attack. That's okay. Dig's not going to do that much to me. And Energy Ball should take it out, which would be great. I hope, anyways. Yeah, okay. Now, as long as the next Pokemon's not a Crocodile, we should be okay. It's Eradicate. Okay. And I can take that out with Kindle. So it's kind of the reference clause, the reference theory or whatever. That guy had a Whirlipede and a Watchog. This guy has a normal type and another Unova Pokemon. So it's kind of the same idea. Not as easy to guess, but you might have been able to guess this guy had Eradicate. You know, it's possible. It's going to endeavor me down to what? Oh, dang. It has low hit points. Why does this thing only have 106 HP? That's low. I mean, maybe we have high HP because of all that Autono training. I mean, you do get high HP in Unova Locks because of the, because of all the Autono training that you do. I'd love to do a Black and White 2 Wedlock in my spare time that I'm not allowed to train with Autono. I think that'd be interesting because I don't know, it'd take longer, obviously. I don't think it'd be that bad. I really don't. It'd be slow, but it wouldn't be so bad. So I'm going to guess that the next trainer has a Crocodile, and I'm going to lead with Earl. I just have this feeling that somebody around here has a Crocodile. It just doesn't make sense that I haven't run into one yet. They're pretty strong. Somebody's got to have one. Is this a trainer? I'm going to fight this one. Fight me. Alright, hey there. Have you seen any intruders? Wait, you're not. Yeah, I'm an intruder. This guy's so out of it, he's just running back and forth and doesn't even see the kid walking around. Well, I got news for you, grunt guy who has 3 Pokemon. Ooh, Scraggy. That's interesting. They're obviously a problem, but switching would just cause more of a headache, so I'm going to stay in and just go for Psychic. Well, not Psychic, Surf. Psychic would not work against this Scraggy, because they're part Dark-type, but Surf will, and Surf would take it out easy. And Earl's going to grow to 56, which is pretty cool. I believe the level limit now is for the Elite Four, which is going to be 62. It's on the layout, obviously, so you guys see it. But I'm pretty sure the level limit's 62 for the Elite Four. And that's all that is left, basically. I know there's a lot of hard fights coming up. We have to fight Colress, and we have to fight Getsus, which is nuts. And those are some really hard fights. But after that, the game is basically done. After that, all we have is the Victory Road. I know I can go do stuff like the Abundant Shrine, but I really find that pointless at the end of the game, because I don't need an encounter. And it's just a risk of my Pokemon when we're already at the end of the game. So I don't see myself actually going to the Abundant Shrine. It's kind of like the Desert Resort. I skipped it. I would have done the Desert Resort. It's just our whole team was weak to ground at the time, pretty much, and I just didn't want to risk it. It was pointless, and I think there was another reason I didn't do it. I think I was kind of already a higher level or something like that, but, you know, it would be pointless to go back at this point. Kind of like going to Undella Bay and fighting everybody. It'd just be pointless since we're already such a higher level. That doesn't really tie in with the Abundant Shrine or anything, because the Abundant Shrine would be pretty difficult, but if I was to lose half my team at this point in the game, it's like, what's the point? I'm not going to have the time to bond with any new Pokemon, if that makes sense. Alright, this guy's... Oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, I'm going to straight up go for Surf. I know we're going to outspeed it. I don't think we'll take it out, because they're pretty bulky. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it can do 165 damage with a Crunch. I just don't. We still outspeed it, even after a scary face? Really? Wow. I know Starmie's really fast, but I didn't expect that one at all. Wow. Nice work, Earl. That's just nuts. Yeah, so we're done here. We fought all the trainers. I know you don't have to fight everybody. I could have left a long time ago, but as you guys know, I like to fight everybody. That's just how I play the game. You know, that's me. You guys know that. So now that we've done that and we got the card, we can come up to this machine and enter a password, which the password is Reshiram. So if we enter that in, it will succeed and let down the gates. So now that I think about it, them showing us Reshiram and Zekrom back there is a good way to... Oh, do I have to fight Zinzolin again? I hope not. I'm ready for him. I mean, Silica would be pretty good for him, I guess. So, yeah, let's do that. But that's a good way of letting newer players know how to spell it if they didn't know how to spell the names. It's a good little hint there. I never really expected that. But here's Zinzolin, and he's like, this is the legendary Pokemon. Its name is Kyurem. Look at it. Kyurem looks pretty cool down there, I'm not going to lie. The ice missiles we fired into Opelucid City were created with Kyurem's power and Team Plasma's technology. Well, you could become a threat to Team Plasma, so we will eliminate you here. Oh, Derek fights too? Thanks for removing the barrier. That was a big help. Yeah, you did nothing, Derek. We'll simply eliminate both of you. Okay, I didn't know you fought Zinzolin again. I forgot about that. Well, I guess it's time to fight Team Plasma Zinzolin. I'm glad we weren't ambushed, and I'm glad I was able to switch into Silica. But it could be bad if this other guy has a Scrafty or something, and it doesn't look like that's the case. So, yeah, we should be okay. It doesn't look like there's any fighting type attacks that are going to catch us off guard. So Silica should be good to wipe that Cryogonal clean. Hopefully we'll outspeed, allowing Samurott to take out the Liepard, but, you know. Ooh, okay, that's fine. We resist that hard. Good. Awesome. I was worried, though, that it might have froze me, because if it froze me, that would have been really bad. Would have wasted the healing item and a turn. But that Cryogonal is going to get iced. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? Get it? I wasted him. I dumpster trucked him. It's been a while since I did the dumpster truck. I was thinking about it. I know I'm not big enough to do t-shirts yet. Like, I'm nowhere near big enough to make t-shirt designs or anything for you guys to buy. But I was thinking about it a lot, and I was like, the best t-shirt design ever would be a dumpster truck with a Cubone in the driver's seat, and it says dumpstered on the front. That would be the best name for... Well, that would be the best t-shirt for a Kroma viewer of all time. Tell me if you guys would buy that t-shirt. It would be really well designed. It would be by the guy that made my channel art, but obviously I'm not big enough to do anything like that yet. But maybe one day, who knows? That'd be a pretty cool t-shirt. You know, I wouldn't be after them. I wouldn't be doing it for money or anything. That's not why I would do it. But, like, that's what I say that because, you know, I say I'm not big enough. I mean, I could do it, just, you know, it wouldn't really be, it'd be kind of a waste of time at this point because of, I think, you know, I'd have to pay somebody to design it and then to manufacture them and stuff. I'm not sure how all that works, but I feel like that would be kind of difficult when, you know, nobody would be buying them, if that makes sense. But it's just an idea. So I actually have a feeling that Weavile knows revenge. For some reason, I think Weavile knows revenge, and I think I just made a big mistake. I'm going to use healing item number 1 of the fight. I'm going to use a Moo Milk on Silica just to feel it out. Because I know Samurott probably also knows Revenge. So if it does that, okay, good. We're fine. Hopefully this Samurott will use Revenge on that Weavile and I won't have to worry about it anymore. Unless it flinches from Steamroller. Retaliate. Well, I guess he got rid of the Scolipede. And he didn't seem to use Revenge, which if the AI had Revenge, it would have used it on a Bisharp. It would have only made sense to do that. So, hopefully, yeah, hopefully he doesn't use that. I don't really care what happens to the Samurott. I'm just going to go for Iron Head on the Weavile and hope for the best. Derek's going to heal. Really? Derek heals in this fight? Well, that sucks. That's a waste of his turn. I don't really care what happens to your Samurott. I'm glad they're focusing on you, though. That's great. Thank you for being my meat shield. Iron Head that Weavile, and that should take it out. It's a pretty frail Pokemon. Yeah, nice work, Silica. Awesome. And I'm not sure what the Watchog has. Slam? You're using Slam. That's so interesting. That's such a bad attack. Whatever. Goodbye, Samurott. Thank you very much for fighting. And here comes Simisage. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, outspeed and kill that Watchog for me. Thank you very much. Well, Iron Head. Yeah, Seed Bomb. Take that thing out. One hit. Do it. Oh, of course. I always gotta pick up your slack, Derek. You're so bad. Whatever. Thank you very much, Silica, and Simisage, and Derek, for the fight. Yeah, goodbye, Zinzolin. So, what did they do? Stall us a little bit or something? Let me guess. I'm not going to lose the Team Plasma. By the way, what is this place, anyways? That Pokemon, it's so icy. Could that be the source of the attack on Opelucid City? Huh, you're smarter trainer than I expected. If you've got that much sense, why'd you do something as dangerous as sneaking into our base? That should be obvious. I'll do whatever it takes to get my sister's Pokemon back. Are you the one who stole a Purloin in Aspertia 5 years ago? If it's just a Purloin, someone probably stole it and is using it. Why can't you understand? There are other Purloin. Why are you so fixated on this one? That's the only Purloin in the world that my late grandpa caught for my little sister. An individual's feelings. To you, that's probably a great matter of importance. But from the perspective of other people, it's a trifling matter indeed. Compare those feelings against the majesty of this ship. The ship itself is a device that uses the Pokemon Kyurem's power. With this ship, this time, we will conquer Unova. I like lagged there. I was like, conquer. Whatever. It looks like Kyurem is fully recovered. We will use the DNA splicers and put them to good use. I'll let you take care of them, Shadow Triad. Don't mess with me. You were the one who lost. Oh my god, I can't read right now. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna do what they want because even though they lost, the Shadow Triad did not, and they're gonna carry us away. Team Plasma. No matter where you fly, I won't let you get away. But what's that over there anyways? Yeah, so I decided to go silent for that cutscene. Because, like, I had to get a drink. Corm's thirsty. Yeah, so they went over there by the giant chasm, I believe, is what Charon's saying. And Kyurem is what they're using for evil. So Charon's like, that's nuts. That's some crazy stuff, dude. And he's like, yeah. Then how should we stop him? If Kyurem is like Drayden said, a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, the only ones who could stand up to it are Reshiram and Zekrom. But neither of them are here right now. Where are the ones the legendary Pokemon recognized as heroes, anyways? I guess I'll just have to find one of them. Well, it's not going to be Violet, that's for sure, right? It's Violet's, you know, us, and we're in a different dimension playing the Pokemon games on White 2 this time. And Violet's off doing her own thing. But yeah, with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you guys did, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks, like Pokemon White 2, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, we're going to the Giant Chasm, and we're going to find out what Team Plasma is going to do about it, because we are going to stop them. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.